Hi, thank you for joining Hot Baked Italian today. Today I'm going to be making a New York crumb cake. So stay tuned, I'll be right back and we'll get going. Alright, welcome back. Alright, to start this crumb cake, I did turn the oven on to 325 degrees to get it preheated, so that's going. My rack is in the middle of the oven, so we'll let that go. Now we need to have a 9 by 13 pan. You can use oil, just regular oil or your spray, but we do need to get it all greased. And spray to me is much easier. I like to use the spray. And then I'll just take a paper towel and kind of even it all off and get rid of all the big bunches of it. Alright, we also need to flour the pan, so once you have it greased, just put some flour in here. It's a matter of just moving it around the edges to make sure that everything is greased. All right. Like that. There we go. So just kind of pound out the excess that we don't need to have in there. And once that is done, I can just put that aside for right now. Okay, we're going to need 2 bowls, a large bowl and then one a little bit smaller. I'm going to start with my smaller bowl, and I am putting in 1.5 cups of flour, is already in here. I am going to add 1/2 cup of sugar, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I get all my dry ingredients mixed in there. If you have a sifter, you can sift all these ingredients together, or you can just take a whisk, mix them all in. Whisk helps put a little bit of air in the flour, lighten it up. Okay, got that done. Now I'm going to put this aside and work on my wet ingredients. So I'm going to need the larger bowl because I'll be taking my dry ingredients and putting them into my wet. So that's why this is going into the larger bowl. So I'm going to start with 1 egg. I have 1/2 cup of milk. This is vanilla. And it's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Whisk and mix that up. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take these dry ingredients that we had all previously mixed, just put them right into the wet, and then you just use a spatula and fold those in together. So the batter was looking a little wet, so I just sprinkled in a little bit more flour. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. A little bit of a thicker consistency. There we go. All right, I'm gonna pull that floured pan back down here. I'm gonna take this and put it into the bottom. does form just a thin layer across the bottom. Then we'll put that off the side for a moment again. All right, now I'm taking in, and I have a cup of light brown sugar. It was firmly packed in the cup, and I put it in here, and it's going to go through and make sure that there are no large lumps. Taking about 2½ cups of flour, putting that in there. Okay, and actually it looks like I just kind of misjudged the size of my bowl, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it into a little bit of a larger bowl and make it a little bit easier to stir and mix. Okay, and I need some cinnamon to put in here also. Let's do 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. Okay, we're going to get that all mixed in really good. Now in the meantime also you're going to need 2 sticks of melted butter. I've already put those in a bowl and had put those in the microwave, and they were melted and kind of cooling off a little bit. Alright, so it's 2 sticks of melted butter. We're just going to pour that in. This has become a family favorite. Enjoy making it on weekends. If you do manage to have leftovers after, then you can always just put it in a plastic container and it'll be stored about 4 days or so, nice and fresh. Okay, just get my hands in there and get that mixed really well. And it's going to be kind of crummy. It's exactly what we want here. All right, we're going to take these crumbs and we're going to then just spread them on top of the batter. All right, that's it. It is made, ready to go into the oven, and we're going to put it in the oven for 10 minutes, and then we're going to turn it around and cook it another 10 minutes. All right, let's get that in the oven. Okay. All right, so it has been 10 minutes with the timer. And what you want to do is just take it and just turn your pan. All right, so it's been another 10 minutes and the timer just went off, so let's check to see if it is cooked and ready to come out. So using my cake tester, I'm just putting it into the center and it looks like it is coming out clean. I don't see any remnants of dough or anything left on my cake tester, so I know this is ready to come out. Okay, so now we need to let it cool for a little bit before we finish off with the topping. So I'll let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes and we'll be right back. All right, so this has been cooling about 10-15 minutes. You might even be able to go a little bit longer. But I'm just taking confectionery sugar in order to finish this off and just generously cover it with confectionery sugar all across the top. And now you are ready to serve. You can serve this warm. Like I said, if you have any leftovers, you can just put this in a container and save it up to 4 days. It is great to reheat slightly in them just for a couple seconds in the microwave even. Makes it very nice. All right, let's give this a try. All right, let's see how this came out. Nice and warm. Love the smell of it. Oh, it melts in your mouth. Delicious. I hope you enjoy it too if you give it a try. And thank you so much for joining me today. If you like it, please let me know. Give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. And I do definitely hope you subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate all of you.
Delle belle tue balle al riposo, Narcisetto, Aroncino, d'amor.